2, 3. Hello, welcome to the Preacher Plays. I'm the Preacher, as always, and today I'm playing Bound. Now, you may be wondering, this doesn't look very VR-like. That's because I wanted to show you what Bound looks like in 2D first, and then I wanted to jump into, it's hard to say 3D because it's a 3D game, but to VR mode. So we're going to go 2D to VR. And the reason I want to do this is because I played Moss and I played Star Child, which are both sort of traditional platformers, which this is also like a... It's not traditional, but it's a platformer. And I know a lot of people who maybe haven't tried VR say, what's the point in doing VR, like a platformer in VR mode? What's the point? You may as well just play it in 2D. Well, what you're seeing right now, this is the 2D version. So this is what everybody out there is playing. You've got a flat screen, you turn the camera around to see what's around you. And the girl in front of you that's doing all the cool ballerina moves, she is just a character on the screen. Right? Just to get you familiar with the surroundings. Yep, just a little character on the screen, probably a couple of inches big. Right? Okay. Let's switch it to VR mode now. Let's hope this works. Loads. Okay. Now we're in VR mode. She is now probably about the same size as I am. If not even taller with that headdress. I can freely look around the world, look at the floor, and it moves out of the way when I put my head towards it. You cannot tell me that there is no difference. I can feel the height. I can look over the edge and I feel, you know, like there's depth. This is huge. Whoa, see? You get like the scares and stuff. So, there is no reason why VR can't work with platforming games and add to it. I mean, this is massive. This is massively added to. I played this game, the demo of it in 2D, and I have to admit, I didn't think much of it. Didn't think much of it at all. I thought, it's just freaky, it's weird. But look, my character can be looking that way, and I can just peer off and see what's going over there to the right. Like, what the hell is that thing doing? You know, I can just look at this weird cube thing down there without paying attention to my character at all. Let's switch back to 2D mode just to sort of hammer this point home. Bang, back to 2D. I can only look where my character is, or I can spiral the camera around the character. I can't free look off. The sense of depth has disappeared. Sense of scale has disappeared. That no longer feels scary, walking across this beam. Because it's just a character on the screen. That's all it is. Just a character on the screen. Right, now I'll try and keep the same angle, and let's swap back to VR mode. Yeah, I'm looking at the camera. Look at the difference. Now, I realize, don't forget, before people out there call me a dumbass, I do realize that you're watching this on a 2D screen. So you may not be able to get exactly what I'm seeing here. But I hope it translates at least in some fashion to show you the difference between VR and non-VR. I actually... Whoa. See, look, I'm looking behind me now. I heard... You couldn't do that before. Like, I'm actually interested in trying this game out now in VR, whereas in 2D, not bothered at all. Oh, by the way, and it looks gorgeous on the Pro. I'm playing on Pro, PSVR Pro, and it is one of the sharpest games I've seen. And she moves awesomely. And you get to appreciate the motion capture even better when she's like right next to you. It's just, she's like super graceful. Can I go down into this? Oh, I can. Wow, look at the size of that. The sense of scale is immense. I'm telling you, I could imagine. Now, admittedly, this type of game, as interesting as it looks, it's not 100% my type of game. But I could easily imagine my character here, if, you know, swap her out for, like, I don't know, a character from Ghost Recon or Metal Gear Solid or Sam Fisher from Splinter Cell. And being in that world whilst controlling that character. It doesn't have to be a first-person shooter. It doesn't have to be a first-person game. You know? So as for my thoughts on this game, it's trippy, it's weird. But it's... oh wow. I've not played a ton of it. But in VR, it is really cool. It's a spectacle. It's a spectacle game, you know? It's a one that you can show off to friends and family that come around and want to see what VR's like in all of its different forms. Whoa. You know? First-person shooters are a dime a dozen. Wave shooters. Show them something like this instead. I have no idea what I'm meant to be doing actually. Oh. Just... this is really cool. Like a balance beam. Oh, that's weird. This is a cutscene, I'm not controlling it now. But I can still freely look around. It's a platform game with a bit of weird story. Combinations to dance. What? That was cool. Look at the way she moves. That's so cool. Okay, wherever you are, you gotta go that way. Whoa. The hell is that? R2 to dance yourself free. That's really cool. Oh, getting a real sense of height. Whoa. See, I would quite happily play this game all the way through now in VR. What the hell? What's that? What's jumping? That's freaking me out. Where's that coming from? That freaked me out. Oh, hang on. I guess I wasn't meant to do that. Dance your way free! Dance your way free! Woohoo! This is totally not the normal type of game that I would play, but VR just makes everything better, man. Like, if you've not tried VR, you'll probably think I'm just hyping it up and talking shit, but honestly, it really does make everything better. Oh, I've got loads of stuff flying around me everywhere. What is going on? I guess I got past that. Come on, evil monster, I'll beat you with my dance. Oh, that lunged right at me. Ooh, I don't know what's going on. It's loading. But what is it loading? Oh. Yeah, this is how the game started. We're on a beach. Oh, I'm controlling that with the move controller. Oh. I'm guessing this is something to do with her thoughts. This whole bound thing. It's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous game. These are all her drones. That's all the stuff we've faced in the game so far. There's the evil monster. Oh, hang on. I might have just loaded a cutscene or something. Okay. I think this... I'm not sure what I just did. Okay. There's the monster dude. Trying to keep pace with him, can't keep pace. Oh, this game's kind of nuts. It's like being inside the mind of somebody that's, I don't know, got some issues. So strange. That's creepy. Oh no, I missed. Okay, I think we'll call that a day there. You kind of get the idea. It's platforming here on out. But I hope you found the 2D to VR useful to see like what a big difference it can actually make and how awesome VR actually is. So yeah, that was Bound. That was the Preacher Plays, and I hope you enjoyed it. Peace out, everybody.